was ready for it. Because on whatever day that was, when God said, hey, listen to me, kill this lion because he about to harm my sheep. That was God's calling for David on that day. He was called to be a shepherd on that day. He was called to kill a bear on that day. So on the day in which God said, all right, it's time. It's time to go kill Goliath. It's time to make history. It was that day, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Your calling is whatever it is God wants you to do today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about how they treated you in the past. Don't worry about how you feel. It's whatever God puts on your heart today. So God richly may bless us. God is to protect us. Then all things to remember the Heavenly Father. To never worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Sufficient in and of itself is today and its own evil. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
The views expressed on this program are not the views of ZNS TV 13 and, by extension, the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
At the Lyndon Bindling International Airport, I'm Corvell Pyfrom. This is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, the nation's chief makes a clarion call to Bahamians living in countries throughout the world. Police investigating a string of shootings overnight. And in sports, the Bahamas Bodybuilding, Wellness, and Fitness Federation hosts its annual national championships. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Good evening, I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. The work and contributions of extraordinary Bahamians who've shown immense dedication to their local communities abroad, recognized and applauded by the nation's chief prime minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, who was a guest of honor at this year's 4th annual Bahamas Diaspora Independence Awards dinner in Miami, Florida. The Prime Minister encouraging Bahamians living in countries throughout the world to make a difference, not only where they are, but here, back home. Felicity Darville tells us more.
The Bahamas Diaspora Association and Royal Caribbean International awarded outstanding Bahamians in the diaspora, including Denise Grant, Mayor of the City of Lauderhill, Florida, His Excellency Andrew Wilson, High Commissioner to the Republic of Ghana, Ellie Hepburn, President of Elnet Maritime Limited, Dr. Sidney McPhee, President of Middle Tennessee State University, Tim Martin, President of Tropical Shipping, Ronnie Cash, Junkanoo Cultural Ambassador, and Rosie Gomez, accepting for the National Association of the Bahamas. Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis spoke to a room full of Bahamians living abroad, making a special appeal.
Who changed lives every day. The teachers, the pastors, the doctors, the nurses, the coaches, and parents. Especially those who raise their children in communities across Miami, Atlanta, New York, Toronto, London. Always reminding them, their children, don't forget where you come from.
And the Bahamas government is setting up the framework to make that happen.
Our administration is developing new platforms for diaspora engagement, more outreach, more inclusion, more collaboration, because this relationship between the Bahamas and its diaspora is not one-sided. It's a partnership. You are ambassadors of our culture, advocates of our interests, and examples of our potential. And let me say this, we need you.
If Bahamians, no matter where in the world they may be, find a way to contribute in their own small way to national development, the Bahamas would be a better place. From Miami, Florida, for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
The Bahamas Investment Authority has made a major advancement, which will make it even easier to invest and launch a successful development in the Bahamas. BIA's Director Felicia Woods-Hanna told ZNS News that the backlog of paperwork as it relates to land applications has been cleared. It's an advancement she's proud of and confident it will attract new investors.
The first phase was the bulk of the applications, which are the International Persons Landholding Act applications, which is the foreign purchase of land in our country. And so that has been completely digitized now. I'm happy to say that. And now we're working on getting the project applications more digitized so that we can get those over a bit quicker. So we are processing. We've been able, through the digitization project, to also remove the backlog that pre-existed. So now we have no backlog on land matters in the BIA.
Woods-Hanna is in Miami this weekend speaking on the benefits of investing in the Bahamas at the National Association of Black Hotel Owners and Developers Summit. There, she spoke on the progress of some of the developments for the family islands led by luxury resort brands with high hopes of bringing more tourists to the outer islands.
The Exumas are vibrant. We have the Integra group that is developing. We're so blessed they're developing the Samson Key, as I would have mentioned, as well as Cave Key. Across the Exumas, there are a number of brands that we're happy about that are coming on stream. Ritz-Carlton brand. Of course, you know that the Grand Lucayan we have coming on stream. And so we're currently in discussions about what the development plans are for that, fine-tuning the development plans based on government regulations. As well as confirming the brands. There are a number of brands that have expressed, great brands that have expressed an interest in Grand Bahama at large, so we're happy about that. In the Eleutheras, of course, you know, we have the Cotton Bay development in Eleuthera. We have a number of different, the Bel Air resorts in Eleuthera that are all coming on stream.
Well, it was a night of celebration, reflection, and national pride for Leno Corporate Services as a grand opening ceremony for its new headquarters on 3rd Terrace, Centerville and West Avenue held last week. The company observed its 15th anniversary. Governor General, Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Dame Cynthia Pratt, and Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, were among the night's special guests. They learned about the company's current workload and the transition into this new building. Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, very impressed with the company's new look.
Designed by Bahamians, engineered by Bahamians, built by Bahamian hands. 6 stories, 50,000 square feet. Not bought, but built. Let's not take that lightly, because for too long we have been told, sometimes even by each other, that success belongs elsewhere, somewhere else. That real quality must be flown in.
Well, the event featured exquisite food, dancing, and an illuminating fireworks display. Leno founder, president, and CEO Sean Longley reminisced on the company's growth.
We've gone from being $0 under management back 15 years ago to over $1 billion under management and administration. And that's not just local, that's international and Bahamian. So that's, for me, is a testament of what we can achieve as Bahamians. One of the things that I'm so proud of is that back in 2018, we were able to donate to the University of the Bahamas an endowment of $250,000. And I think that that's a testament of not just being successful, but the fact that individuals like us can come together and serve. And yeah, you make money, but the thing is, you have to be able to give back.
Well, in news from the crime beat, police investigating a string of shootings overnight that may be connected. First incident involving a 46-year-old man on Lincoln Boulevard who was shot by a gunman. He's listed in stable condition. In a related matter, a 39-year-old man is suffering from gunshot wounds after being shot by an armed bandit. The victim sustained gunshot injuries to his upper back. He's listed in critical condition. Meantime, around 6:30 p.m., officers responded to a traffic collision on the Eastern Road yesterday. Upon their arrival, they observed a vehicle that had crashed with a utility pole. The vehicle fits the description of the one involved in an earlier incident. The driver was not present at the scene. Well, still to come, BTC helping residents to respond to emergencies. That and more when we come back.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Diet-friendly special.
Tired of looking at the same old kitchen? Step 1. Our talented recommended designer Mark crafts a custom design just for you. Step 2. Once your design is ready, CBS Bahamas makes ordering effortless. Your dream kitchen is within reach. Step 3. Our recommended installers bring your vision to life, ensuring every detail is perfectly in place. Sit back and relax as your dream space becomes a reality. Visit cbsbahamas.com and start bringing your home improvement dreams to life today.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, where safety is first.
Well, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. A recent rise in bushfires in the country prompting telecommunications giant BTC to host an emergency response workshop and health fair at the Stapleton School. The event filled with food and games for families, but more importantly, tools and knowledge for residents to respond to emergencies swiftly and safely. BTC's marketing manager, Stacy Mackey.
It's a different approach. Usually we do a pop-up, we do a kids corner, we do activities, but we wanted to do something pertaining to fire and safety as well as health, because we know during the summer months, persons are very active and things can happen. So with the CPR, I think it gives persons an opportunity to be able, in case something happens, they can be prepared. So we are having our Community and Health Awareness Day here at Stapleton School grounds, and this is just an event for the persons who live in this area to engage them in different activities such as CPR classes, fire safety, as well as health screening.
The Bahamas Red Cross Society offering hands-on CPR demonstrations throughout the day. Trained instructors taught attendees how to respond to near-drowning incidents, which is a real concern during the summer months when beaches and pools become hotspots for families.
We want to teach the Bahamian public at large about first aid. And if each one of us learn first aid, we might be able to save a life. So today, if we have one person that really learns CPR, then we would have accomplished our mission. But we've had several people to this booth today. As a matter of fact, I would say our booth was the most busy today, and so that's good.
Well, it was a beautiful celebration of advocacy and support for those living with Parkinson's disease. Scores gathered at the Atlantis Resort for the 25th annual Kingdor National Parkinson's Foundation Gala. This year's theme, Parkinson's, Living with Purpose, Celebrating with Pride. The evening shines a spotlight on resilience and community while providing attendees with an opportunity to enjoy exquisite dining and soulful sounds. Recipient of the prestigious Reverend Dr. King S. Darling Humanitarian Award, Dr. Don DeVoe, using his platform to present President Foundation Mavis Darling with a monetary contribution toward improving national health.
This is Parkinson's, but One of the two common cancers here in this country is breast cancer and prostate cancer. And so Oak Tree Medical Center Health Network, along with my CEO, Christy DeVoe, we are donating $25,000 worth of free breast cancer screening vouchers. And then we have $12,500 worth of prostate screening vouchers for the Parkinson Foundation.
Well, event honoree Russell Miller reflecting on his own journey, witnessing a friend battle the disease, resulting in his advocacy toward Parkinson's research.
I know firsthand how impactful, how severe, how difficult this disease is, not only for the individual, but also for the family members and the caretakers. And so everything and anything we can do to help support the funding for Parkinson to find a cure is in all of our best interest to do so.
A local educational organization launching a new initiative to develop skilled communicators and effective leaders in the country. Toastmasters Healing Communicators Club 7178 hoping to now expand its community leadership outreach program this year. Incoming president of Healing Communicators 7178, Toastmaster Yvette Barr.
Toastmasters is about where leaders are made. And tonight, under this theme, we are hoping to ignite our members. We're hoping to stir them up and get them more involved in what will help them to develop and be better leaders in our community, be some of the best leaders in our community, and also help them to develop their speaking skills. We have members who come in who are introverted, who are quiet, but with a touch of this program, we have seen growth, and so we want to stir more of our members along the way.
Well, a new slate of club leaders introduced to the public during a recent ceremony at St. Matthew's Anglican Church. Distinguished Toastmasters Alicia Knowles and Linda Clark explains how the program works.
Healing Communicators Toastmasters Club 7178 has been a pillar in the Bahamian community for about 27 years, as you heard here tonight. And we intend to continue to strengthen that by extending our reach in the community, letting more people know that 7178 exists. We're here, we're a resource to offer opportunities to learn, to grow through membership drives, showing up at the events you love.
What we're planning to do this year is to introduce more member-focused in-person programs that allow our members to practice, to grow, to flourish, to truly continue being the powerhouse that we are in District 47, and to really extend that true fire to everyone in the community.
Well, he's known for his appearance on ABC's critically acclaimed sitcom Blackish, but for audiences here in the Bahamas, he's considered a son of the soil, a Bimmonite, and a creative who's making waves abroad. Our Lloyd Allen introduces us to an international star with Bahamian roots.
Oral Ellis Jr. Oral, again, you've made your mark. What do you think is most prolific when it comes to being a young Bahamian standing out in Los Angeles?
I think it's important to represent where you come from and, put in the work. And being a Bahamian, it allows me to, tap back into those upbringings, those family values, and, the determination and the foundation in which I came from. So being a Bahamian and tapping back into those is how I survive out here in LA.
Finally, of course, many persons would be aware of Blackish, but what is next for you?
Start creating my own work. I'm also auditioning and doing all of that, but my dream and my goal is to have my own show, which I have created and which I do star in. And I also, I'm into documentaries, so I want to do my first documentary, so I've been working on that. So as a documentary filmmaker, an actor, writer, all of the above, you're a Bahamian, you're determined, and you get dreams and your goals and stuff like that. So yes, I'm an all-around creative, a multi-hyphenate.
There you go. And of course, in whatever you do, know that you have more than 400,000+ persons back home supporting you.
Yes.
Reporting here, of course, from Los Angeles for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Well, great inspirational story, Lloyd. Sports is up next.
Sailboat added to the regatta fleet thanks to veteran boat builder Lloyd Sands and the assistance of his mentees, members of the Uriah McPhee Primary School Sailing Club. The UMP Barracuda was officially handed over to the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training.
Sigh of relief, right, to know that I've completed the boat because the kids were waiting for a while. We wanted them to sail it before school closed. A few of them didn't get that opportunity, so a little disappointed on that, but still I'm pleased with the product, and some of those students will still be here. And hopefully, those ones that are leaving, we might just build another boat over that school to catch them over there. So hopefully, that'll happen.
The project, which took several months to complete, is expected to benefit students tremendously, especially now as sailing has recently been declared the country's national sport.
The government of the Bahamas and my ministry, and the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, is investing in our youths. So there's a future in sailing in the Bahamas. And we know that we are going to take sailing to the world, and hopefully we can see a repeat of Sir David Knowles winning a gold medal at the Olympic Games.
Uriah McPhee is one of the schools that are in our programs here in Nassau. We have about 7 schools that have sailing as part of their program, and we welcome them. We have about 7 others on the Family Island. And we're just so proud of what Uriah McPhee is doing, and we're so happy for our private-public partners relationship that is causing this thing to grow.
Until next time, that'll do it for Ed Talk.
Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we have been in Exoma now for the past 4 years, carrying out our paving program. A part of our company's philosophy is to do some work to international standards. So when you look at our paving division, we have a state-of-the-art lab to do all of our testing in-house, as well as a state-of-the-art asphalt plant with a trained technician carrying out the work on that site. The overarching goal of our company is to produce the work that we're doing in the entire Bahamas to international standards. We also make a difference by the training of our staff. We have a very intensive training program going on to where we are teaching young men how to learn the art of striping. Being a young man myself, I've made mistakes in the past. I was given a second chance to better my life, and it's only fitting that we pass it along. What's important for us is giving them a second chance for them to get a skill and a career that could take them further in life.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Welcome to What's Trending. Join me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, the Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
Welcome to your stress-free Sunday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, the Bahamas Bodybuilding, Wellness, and Fitness Federation hosting its annual national championships under the theme Keep the Dream Alive. In both the men's and women's categories, the nation's top bodybuilders took center stage in divisions ranging from wellness, physique, and bikini. BBWFF President Wellington Sears on this year's competition.
God is in charge. To God be the glory, and this one is for God. Without God, this couldn't happen. This year, we put on a show. So bodybuilding is back. It is growing where it used to be. Next year, nationals will be bigger, and we have a few competitions lined up for this year.
Representing the Big Yard out of North Andros was Shante Ramming as she would take the junior bikini division.
The crowd was very hyped. I loved it.
and it just gave me a little bit more motivation to keep going. This is my first time doing it, so it just reassured me, hey, everything is okay. Just keep your head up, keep your chin up, keep the stomach tucked in, and you're going to do fine.
Over the weekend in local soccer news, the Bahamas Football Association hosting a series of international friendly matches in the under-14 girls division against the U.S. Virgin Islands. Team Bahamas would take Game 1 of this series 2-1, with both goals coming from Amira Knowles. And in Game 2, a shutout as the ladies would take a 4-0 victory with 2 goals from Amira Knowles, Paris Sanders, and Maya Bow. In WNBA news, Jonquel Jones back on the floor for the New York Liberty as Jones would have herself a double-double game with 20 points, a team-high 11 rebounds, and 1 assist for the 89-76 victory over the Phoenix Mercury. And that's been your stress-free Sunday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Have a great week, everyone.
Welcome to the Intra-African Trade Fair 2025, the gateway to abundant opportunity, the platform for more, access to a continent with more makers and creators, more technology and manufacturing capabilities, more innovators and collaborators, more information and knowledge, a continent of opportunities for business in more markets and resources that accelerate progress and create space for more infrastructure, connectivity and networking, more creativity, production, and more deals for the people. Afrexim Bank, in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the AFCFTA Secretariat, brings you the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair, hosted by the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Over 2,000 exhibitors, 35,000 plus attendees, 140 plus countries, $44 billion in trade and investment opportunities. Register now and enter the gateway to new opportunities.
Is the Little Caesars Stuffed Crust Pizza. Get more pizza for less money. Only $12. It's a whole new level of pizza with cheese stuffed crust so spectacular that there's nothing left.
Pizza.
A delicious pepperoni pizza with the crust stuffed with lots of cheese and brushed with butter and garlic flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Hot and ready Thursday to Saturday between 4 and 8 for only $12. Simply irresistible. And only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets!
Greg, what's up?
Friday, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You up?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. Been pimping it, I feel, now on to independence.
Welcome to What's Trending. Join me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, the Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
Checking tonight's weather forecast. Forecaster Diane Dorsey joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Good evening, Desmond. The tropics remain quiet with only a very low chance of tropical cyclone development over the next 7 days. Meanwhile, a weak high-pressure system will maintain light breezes through Monday, so expect fairly calm conditions across the islands. Outside of our studios, we're currently seeing a temperature of 87 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Winds are north-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Humidity is at 62%, and pressure is standing at 30.08 inches, or 1,018.7 millibars. Let's take a look at temperatures across the islands. In the northwest Bahamas, Freeport City, Green Turtle Key at 90 degrees, Alistown, Bimini, and Bullocks Harbor at 84. Marsh Harbor Abaco at 88. For the Central Bahamas, Fresh Creek Central Andros at 88 degrees. Hopper Island also at 88. Rock Sandy Luther at 89. Camp Space, South Andros and Black Point Exuma at 90 degrees. Arthurstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, Rumkey also at 90. Georgetown, Exuma at 87. And for our southernmost islands, Clarence Town, Crooked Island, Ragged Island, Auckland, Betsy Bay at 90. Matthew Nagua at 86. And for the Turks and Caicos Islands, 88 degrees. For borders in the northwest and central Bahamas tonight through Monday, winds will be light and variable. Seas will be 1 to 3 feet. High tide at 10:45 tonight and again at 11:12 tomorrow morning. For the southeast Bahamas tonight and tomorrow, winds will be easterly at 10 to 15 knots with seas 2 to 4 feet. Now, our satellite picture shows mostly clear skies across the islands tonight with no significant weather disturbances in the immediate area. Tonight, you can expect a temperature of 81 degrees, partly cloudy and very warm with a couple of showers. Tomorrow, 88, partly sunny with a passing shower or two. Over the next 7 days, we'll continue to see typical summertime conditions into next week with a few passing showers possible throughout. Temperatures will remain seasonal, but once again, heat indices could occasionally reach into the low triple digits. So be sure to drink lots of water and stay cool. Have a great week. Back to you, Desmond.
Thanks, Dan. That does it for the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night and a safe week.
At the Lyndon Bindling International Airport, I'm Corvell Pyfrom. This is ZNS.
The fine imposed is $750. How long do you need to pay?
700?